How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Geek Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to do my first premiere draft in Tarkir Dragonstorm. This is a day one draft because I got nothing better going. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe, tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom I said hi. We're going to be doing a whole new season of drafts today. I'm licking my wounds. I had some pretty bad sealed, because as we all know, sealed is feast or famine, and oof. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Hey, looks like we're ready already for pack one. Pick one. What are we getting? Oh, nothing good. Is it just the Opulent Palace or the Shrine Keeper? So I like Bodyguard, right? From your graveyard to your hand, so it can fuel your Jeskai stuff. But you need a 2-drop that's dead. Sibsig Ceremony, I believe, is bad. I believe is, like, actually unplayable. Because, like, why would you cast a creature to then immediately destroy it and make a 2/2 zombie druid? I don't get it. That's stupid. That's stupid. I think it's the Shrine Keeper. Because if this starts getting in... And who knows if a 3/3 hasty flyer is going to be good on curve. But if this keeps getting in, you get to draw cards and gain life. I think we're gonna high roll on that. There's also an Opulent Palace. Maybe we just take the Opulent Palace and remain super open for splashing and everything, because these tri-lands are actually like very important in this format. It looks like much like old Tarkir. We're gonna all be, yeah, let's take the tri-land. We're gonna also be starting on like turn 3 with like 22 life. Now, having taken that, the Whirlwing Stormbrood seems really good. There's also an Attuned Hunter for if you're doing token things, so this plays really well with the Stormbrood, actually. But this is a payoff, and this card just kind of plays well on its own. So I think I'm in for the Stormbrood. Furious Forebear seems good in the mobilized decks because you could just like throw it at your opponent, and when your mobilized creature dies, your mobilized tokens die, you just pay 2 to get it back. It's a huge mana sink, but this format looks to be kind of grindy. There's also a Sultai Devotee, which is like, it's a 2-mana 2/1 with Death Touch, and then the rest of the text is also there. There's also a Thornwood Falls. So I think personally it's between Stormbrood and Hunter, and I would take the Stormbrood here. It's a good 3 and it's a good 5, and you can flash it out, which is kind of cool too. There's a Desperate Measures, there's Ureny's Rebuff. I like the bounce effect here. Bone Cairn Butcher, though. The thing about this is attacking tokens you control have Death Touch. It's a 4/4 for 4 with Mobilize 2. It does nothing when it enters. Remember, it does nothing when it enters. I think I want the rebuff here. The bounce effect is actually, I think, pretty strong in this format, especially against the decks that want to either make permanent tokens through Unyielding or Undying, whatever it is, where they put either they put counters on themselves or they make a spirit creature. So it's good against those tokens. It's also good against any of those counter strategies, right? So I'm going to take the Ureny's Rebuff here. I think it's very, very playable. Frontline Rush is pretty good. What's this initiate? Ooh, okay. I don't like that it's pay X life to endure X. I don't. There's a Salt Road Pack Beast. I like that. I'm probably in for the Sultai Monument here because it helps us cast our stuff. And I do like the mana sink ability of sacrificing it to make 2 2/2s late game for 5 mana. So I think we could take that here. Sandskitter Outrider is not terrible. It's Endure. It's Endure. Okay. It's not Undying. Frontline Rush is also pretty good. Like for 2 mana, creating 2 1/1s, right? Or somehow just winning the game out of nowhere because you attacked with a flyer and like a bunch of other creatures that had mobilized, and your flyer is suddenly like a 10/10, right? Tempest Hawk, I don't think it's good enough. Salt Road Pack Beast, though, that card's fantastic. I'm gonna take the Monument though here. Let's see, Dragonclaw Strike. Ooh, I like a Dragonclaw Strike. We do need the removal. We can probably cast this for 4, right? Or more, depending, or less rather, depending on our fixing. There's also a Trade Route Envoy, which plays pretty well with the Whirlwing Stormbrood, but we have no removal yet. There's also a Right of Renewal. I value these cards higher than I probably should, right? I just like getting cards from my graveyard back. But there's always like that tense walk that I'm never good at taking. I'm gonna take the Dragonclaw Strike here. I think it's a pretty good removal spell. Make something of yours massive, and then you just like slap something of theirs. Well, they fight, right? So they tussle it out. But if yours is twice as big, you know, I'll take the Dragonclaw Strike. Stag is okay. There's a Piercing Exhale. It's kind of late for a Piercing Exhale, actually. Yeah, I think I could take the Exhale here. There's also a Gurmag Night Watch, which I don't particularly like this card because it's just the most efficient version of it is basically 3 mana, Surveil 3 essentially. It doesn't put a card in your hand. I'm going to take the Exhale over the Stag or anything else here for that matter. River Wheel Sweep, stun something down. Is this the wheel? It's not the wheel. Stun something down. Exile the top 2 cards. Put one... No, exile... Choose one, you could play that card. Okay. When this creature enters, it endures 3. I like that, actually, a lot. This thing sometimes is a 7/7 reach creature. But most of the time, it's a 4/4 reach and a 3/3. Because going wide is typically better, but sometimes also a 6 mana 7/7 is being the biggest thing on the board is just hard to deal with. Especially if you know that your opponent has, like, a massive liar. Coordinated maneuver's not that bad, but I think we take the Roamer's Routine here, right? It helps us fix... Yeah, it helps us fix for whatever we want to play. I think it's better than Stride. I think it's better than Cruel Truths. Tawny Back's okay. Draw a card, then discard a card, sure. I don't like Nest Guard. Watcher of the Wayside. When it enters, target player mills 2, you gain 2. Or a 5/5 dragon with flying and vigilance. I'm surprised that this... I thought this was a spider. It's just an insect. Crotic Nest Guard. It has defender but not reach. I guess because most of the dragons in this set are kind of small. Shock Brigade's also interesting. I'm taking the Watcher. I don't like the Snowmelt Stag at all. Let's see. Sultai Devotee Wield. So I think we could take that. This is the one that when it enters or dies, put a 1/1 counter on something. There's another Watcher of the Wayside, but I would rather take the Sultai Devotee. Just a nice 2. Alright, Champion of the Doosan, I think is fine. Delta Bloodflies is one of those payoff cards if you're going to play Sultai. If you have creatures that have tokens on them, this drains your... No, it doesn't drain, sorry. They just lose a life. I thought this was a drain effect. I'm going to take the Champion anyway. We can play the Wingspan Stride, but I don't know. It feels like we're going to go into... Wow. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or exile. Again, I can't stop myself from taking Rite of Renewal type cards. Create a 5/5, create a 5/5, double the power and toughness. Lifelink, when it enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card. Put them in your graveyard, then shuffle. I'm going to take the Roar of Endless Song and look for some fixing. We already have, we can get that back with, right. We already have Roamer's Routine and an Opulent Palace. We're in 2 of the colors regardless, right? And we're not necessarily in black, right? We're just in... Oh god, what is that? Simic. So I'm going to take the Roar of Endless Song because 2 5/5s is great, and then making them both 10/10s until end of turn. That sounds fantastic. Sagu Pummeler also seems good. Lotus Sight Dancers. I guess that's to put these renew cards into your graveyard, but we're going to take the Roar. Death Begets Life. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. Are you kidding me? We can play that. There's also a Sage of the Fang. Oh god. I was earlier thinking to myself, is there a board wipe in this format? I don't like that this is a sorcery, but if you draw like 14 cards off of it, it's kind of silly, right? There's also a Sagu Wildling. I'm going to take the Death Begets Life, but I'm going to consider the black to be a splash color here. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Sage of the Fang is probably the more correct thing to take. Or Sagu Wildling. The Trade Route Envoy, this is pretty good. There's also a Dragon Sniper, which I do like, as a 1 mana 1/1 with Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. It basically makes any of those dragons go, oh. Well, hold on now. He's got a big boy there. We could also take the Sagu Wildling. I do like the Dragon Sniper. Let's take the Wildling, because you know what it is? I do want to splash for these 2 cards, right? So let's take the Wildling. Yeah, let's take the Wildling. Outside of that, I'd probably take the Envoy. We're trying to do token stuff. Alright, no Rite of Renewal. Rakshasa's Bargain's great. There's also No, there's not also Sarkhan's Resolve. Sarkhan's Resolve is not great. There's a Swift Water Cliffs. That's what I was going to say. I'll take the Bargain. Because you want card advantage. Ooh, 100 Battle Veteran. I think that plays pretty well in this deck. There's also an Evolving Wilds. And there's a... What's this Rejuvenator? Oh, that's the Mana Dork. Yeah, we're going to take the 100 Battle Veteran because also... If we kill it with Death Begets Life, we can just cast it from our graveyard, right? Yeah, let's take that. Let's try to prioritize some fixing. Like, I'm not taking this Effortless Master because we're not double spelling, right? And Trade Route Envoy is fine, but I think the Dismal Backwater is better here because we want to cast our 100 Battle Veteran and our Death Begets Life. So let's take the Dismal Backwater. There's also a Devotee, which, oh... That is kind of fixing, but the 3-mana 3/3 that just can't get in ever. I guess you could use it for harmonized stuff. The Trade Route Envoy is also pretty okay here, but we're going to take the Dismal Backwater. Let's see. Teamer Devotee. That might be the card here over Aegis Sculptor. Ward 2, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. You know what? It does do counter stuff. It does do tokens stuff, and I think I might like it over a 2-mana defender. This, granted, this eats the, yeah, let's take this. This eats those mobilized tokens, but that's not important. Stillness in Motion, mill 3. If you're, ew, no. Tap target creature, draw a card. Sultai Devotee. Or Knockout Maneuver. We have very little removal. This actually functions as removal. Tap target creature, draw a card. Instant speed. Yeah, let's take this. I do like that it's also a 4/4 flyer. Nobody wants this. I'm going to take the Jungle Hollow. I don't know. When this creature enters, search your library for a black, green, and blue card. Put those in your graveyard, then shuffle. I don't know. Like, it seems like if you have a lot of renew stuff, I think we want the Jungle Hollow to make sure that we can play the 100 Battle Veteran. Granted, this puts the 100 Battle Veteran into our graveyard, and then we just cast it, right? Sultai Monument number 2? Is that better than Unending Whisper? They both get a card. But this makes 2 2/2s? Yeah, let's take that for fixing, actually. Trade Route Envoy. I would have taken this no matter what. So I'm glad that we got that. Focus the Mind. Draw 3, discard a card. Instant speed, though. I'll take that. Cruel Truths seems okay. It's probably better than Bellringer. Second spell? Yeah. Let's take the Cruel Truths. I don't think we want to do second spell stuff. And another Watcher of the Wayside. Sure. Probably cutting that. What's this? Destroy target non-land permanent. Mill 3 cards. You may discard a card when you do... Yeah, alright. Oh no! Fangkeeper's Familiar? Oh no. This is also... They're both great. This is counter target creature spell. Or we got destroy target non-land permanent. Oh god, they're both so good. Mill 3. This is like a 2-for-1, right? Mill 3. You know what? Let's get this. Destroy target enchantment, counter target creature spell, or gain 3 life, surveil 3. So if we're behind, this ambush blocks, kills, trades with something possibly, and gains us 3 and fixes our next draw or so. Damn, that's so hard. Karakik Guardian. First time I think I've ever said that out loud. Seems pretty good. I'd also consider the Durgar Island Dragon. Oh, never mind. We were going to get one regardless. Awaken the Honored Dead. Just fine removal. Yeah. Just go crazy on the top end of this. There's an Abzan Monument, which I don't think we really need. There's also an Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take the Sage of the Fang. We do need good creatures. This plays well with our counter strategy. It also has Renew. I think that that's fantastic. I do like Riling Dawnbreaker in like white decks, because, you know, like sorcery speed make a 2/2, and then a 3/4 flying vigilance that makes another creature bigger, right? Later on. That seems pretty good. There's also a Dispelling Exhale. Einak Wayfarer seems okay. I would take the Sage followed by the Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take the Sage. And we'd like an Evolving Wilds or something to that degree. Lose 2... Oh, drain an opponent and then Surveil? Or we could take the Highlands. Or we could take the Equilibrium Adept, which I don't think we really want. How are we doing on creatures? We have 13 creatures. This is drain 2... Surveil. How many dragons do we have? 3. So we don't have that many Dagrons. There's also a Piercing Exhale. I think we need the removal, right? We're not playing this. I think we need the removal. Put that there. What is this? Oh, it's that thing. And there's a 100 Battle Veteran, which I actually really like. There's an Elder and there's a Sultai Devotee. I kind of want the Devotee to wheel, right? Awaken the Honored Dead is removal. I'm going to put the removal in this pile here. Fangkeeper's Familiar, I consider removal. Dragonclaw Strike, I consider removal. But I'm definitely taking the 100 Battle Veteran. Oh, wow. Okay. As long as you control a creature with a counter on it, this creature gets +1/+2. Otherwise, it's a 2-mana... Oh, and creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. So that's really good. There's also a Veteran Ice Climber, which wears tokens really well, actually. And there's a Dragon's Prey. Is Dragon's Prey just the better card here? It might be, but we have so much removal. Yeah, let's just take the Ice Climber. What is this? Keru Gold Keeper. When one or more cards leave your graveyard during your turn, create a treasure token, renew, and a flying counter. That seems very good. There's also this. This is 4 mana. But there's also this. Let's take the Gold Keeper. I want something lower on the curve, right? As opposed to like... Well, I guess this is a 2 and a 6. Now, I want to play the fun stuff. This is a... I think that's an okay 2. There's also an Undergrowth Leopard. Right? Endure X. We don't have that much life gain, I feel. Temur Devotee. We don't have that much life gain. So maybe a 2-mana 3/3 might be better. Too late. Let's see. There's a champion and there's a Sagu Pummeler. It's a 3 and this is a 4. We have a lot of 4s. Let's take a 3, especially because like I don't know if we're playing these Watchers, which gain life, but again, I don't think we're playing those. This puts 2/1/1 counters and a reach counter. All right, we're getting another one of these, or an Alesha's Legacy. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the champion. That's some cutting to do, baby. There's an Einak Wayfarer. Yeah, Orf. There's a Dragonstorm, and there's a routine. I'll take the Dragonstorm. I don't think we're playing it, though. Take this guy. Cruel Truth, Surveil 2, draw 2, lose 2. Okay. That actually felt like we got some really good stuff there. Like, we have a lot of playables. I'm gonna... Let's see. We have a lot of playables. So I'm gonna cut these Watchers. I don't think we want the Dragonstorm. The rebuff I think is good. Okay, so hold on. No, I didn't mean to cut that. Hold on. Put that back in there. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this in terms of T-Cree. Alright, so we're kind of splashing for Roar of the Endless Song. How many red sources do we have? We have 1 red source. This mills, and then we want to avoid playing cards that mill, actually, because if we mill our red source, then we can't play that 1 card. I know. All right, Aegis Sculptor, I don't think we're playing. Trader Envoy, I think, is fine. Familiar's great. Keru Goldkeeper's great. The Wildling is another technically red source because we could use it to go grab our red source. Dusiat Earth Carver, Endure 3, sure. It's great top end. This is also great top end. Flying Ward 2, 4/4. And this gives our dragon spells Flash and this also has flash flying, and we could also just put a bunch of counters on stuff that we have, or want to have, rather. Alright, so let's look at our removal suite real quick. We got 2 exhales, we got a rebuff. We got a... Ooh, this is a 3rd red source, so that's pretty good. And a 4th, technically. We got a Dragonclaw Strike. Awaken the Honored Dead. Rakshasa's Bargain is draw 2, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 Cruel Truths. Rite of Renewal. I don't think there's anything specifically that we want to make sure that we get back from our deck. Or from our graveyard, rather. But then again, like, it rebuys our Roar and our Awaken the Honored Dead. I'm kind of afraid of Awaken of the Honored Dead because we might mill a red source, right? But I think that Roar of the Endless Song is too good. I know, we're playing like 4 colors here. Death Begets Life. This is a wild one. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. Insane card. Insane value engine. I mean, not engine, sorry. Insane, just an insane amount of value. Oh god. How are we doing on creatures? We have 18 creatures, so we could probably cut one of those. I think it's the Wayfarer, actually. I know it replaces itself, but I don't know. Oh, what are we doing with a Reigning Victor? That doesn't go in here at all. Alright, so that's one less creature. Envoy, Sage of the Fang, Champion of Doosan. These are fine. These are all fine cards. Alright, I'm gonna cut a monument, a right. I am so attached to this and Awaken the Honored Dead and Fangkeeper's Familiar. I want to play all of those cards. Focus the Mind. What does this do? Draw 3, discard a card. Yeah, we can cut that because we have Rakshasa's Bargain, right? Gotta cut some more cards. And I don't think we're going to 16 lands simply because it doesn't make sense to. No, it's not that. I'm gonna cut the Krumar Initiate, actually. I just realized it's like a 2-drop in black, and we don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be playing our black stuff early. 100 battle, if we cut that thing, then we can go down a swamp and go up like a forest. Because we want to be able to early on play the Roost Seek to get a card off of that. So I think we need to do that. And I think I'm going to cut the rebuff, actually. Because we have so much other removal here that I don't think that bouncing 2 creatures is like good enough. This is technically in the removal space because it taps something down, which is kind of fun. Let's cut one more card. One more. Come on, we can do this. It's not Roamer's Routine. It's not Roar. It's not the land. It's not... Oh god. Is it a creature? It's probably the Einok Wayfarer. Goodbye. How many creatures do we have left? 15? I think that's fine because we get 2 off of the Roar. Yeah, we get 2 off the Roar, and we can get another one back from Awaken the Honored Dead. So let's just do this. Haha! Here's our first opponent. We're 4-colored Sultai? Sultemer? Sultemer. We're 4-color Sultemer in our first draft. This is, I want to say great. I'll keep it, he said. Question mark. I'm going to play this. We have both of our mountains in our opener. I'll get a Swamp. And then next turn we can Doosan. Yep, Kinguard, sure. Alright, so Swamp, Doosan. Dragonclaw Strike would be good here, but there's nothing really to remove here. Right? Like, if they play something that has up to 4 power, I guess we could just, like, target our champion, kill their thing. That's, like, not even good. Alright, I mean, like, that's real bad for us is what I want to say here. If I play this, I can leave up Exhale. And I think that that's fine. No attacks, end turn. Yeah, I can leave up Exhale here. Headliner. Okay. Salt Road Pack Beast. That's not as fine. Okay. They can't tap this. Okay. They can loot here. Is it correct to block and then... It might be correct to block here, actually. Because if I block this, it gets that off the board. Then I can... Same turn, Piercing Exhale, kill the Pack Beast? Okay. That's the blockers. Submit 0. Next turn, I can do this. Double power and toughness target creature I control. Kill their headliner, and then attack. Done. And then attack with an 8/3 trampler. And then the turn after that, we can Deuce-Suit Earthcarver, go a little wide, right? Send in the champion regardless, because they're stuck on 3 lands. And we're going to try to take advantage of the fact that they stumbled a little bit and hope that we only draw action. And if we don't, we still have Sultai Monument. Ooh, Jeskai Shrinekeeper. Sure. I'm going to attack with the Champion of Doosan. They can just cast this. Sun Pearl Geerling. Sure. That was very strange. Create a 3/3. 1/1 counter and a trample counter on target creature. So I can make this a 4/4 trampler. I don't think we attack with this because they have that thing and that might dig them out of this. Sure. This is only as a sorcery, but it's only 2 mana, so I could do that and then also play the 100 Battle Veteran. Jeskai Devotee. Okay. If I send everything, what happens? They probably double block this with 1 and 2. They chump. So what's the correct play here? Knowing that they have that in their hand, but not the mana for it. We don't have a trick. That's also, like, an issue. I think we just do this. Right? Sure. Alright. Veteran. Like, they're not playing the Jeskai... Oh, does that turn? Shrinekeeper. These turn! Oh my god! Do they all turn? They all turn! What about this? Aw, those are cute. Look at these little guys. Oh, no, I don't want to... Aw. What about these? The wings? No? The wings don't do nothing? Each of these individually, though, right? No? I'm afraid to, like, tap too close to the auto pass, right? That's cute. Oh, there's multiple positions for these too. I wonder if there's like a hidden secret. If they have an exhale. Devoted Duelist, sure. You know, if they attack with everything, I don't think I block. I was about to say. Okay, so I can piercing wild exhale. Kill something. And then crack the... No, I can't do that. Okay. So... I'm going to send these two big ones again in. Because they don't have the mana to do anything neat there, right? And if they want to double block this, sure. Okay. I think I leave up exhale? The other thing I could do is get a land. We have 6 mana. I don't want to act... I want to hold back exhale though, so let's not cast anything right now. I want to hold up exhale, right? In case they cast this stupid thing, I could just kill it somehow. If they somehow cast Shrine Keeper, opponent's been behind this entire game. I kind of feel bad, but also like I'll take this. We literally have 4 different colors of mana, and opponent's been struggling to even draw their 4th land. And also we've had our removal exactly when we needed it. There's their 4th land. I think at the end of their turn I want to like kill something of theirs, right? And then show them the wildling. And then we could just cast a wildling after we surveil 2. Reverberating summons? Oh no. That's not good. Sure. I don't know if that, like, how that's supposed to be like a grand plan for everything. View battlefield. We were gonna draw the Whirlwing Stormbrood, which would have been cool. I could have made this massive. Alright, leave match. Here's our next opponent. We're 1-0. Going to match 2 with Soul Teamer. This might be okay, because we could draw a card off of that. We want to hit a green source so that we can do that into this. Opponent did mulligan. We need to tap up to 1 target creature. Here's our Death Begets Life. I'm gonna tap that down and draw a card. There's a green source. No, I think we Roamer's routine. Get a black source. Next turn we can Roar of Endless Song, right? And that'll just put a 5/5 on the board, and then opponent will be like, oh no. So I'll road pack these two. Pretty cool. I got one. Hold on. So next turn we can play 100 Battle Veteran. Opponent's just like, what? I don't think we block the Brigade either. I think if they attack with it, we just let it hit us. Oh, so they're playing green, which means that they could have a fight spell that would kill our token. Just waiting on our opponent to do something. Oh my god. Sure. I'll block the other token. Take 1. We also have the Death Begets life, so if they play out like a huge board, we just wipe it and draw a bunch. If opponent has like a combat trick, that'd be pretty good there. Ooh, it's a crocodile. Okay, so take another 5/5. We're not gonna attack into this because this makes a 2/2. What I am gonna do though is play Sultai Monument to get another green source and play that so that we can play the 100-year veteran. Or 100 battle veteran, because that trades pretty well with the Adorned Crocodile. No attacks right now. And if we don't want to trade that way, I could also see myself just going and, like, turning everything sideways next turn, right? Sage of the Fong, sure. So that trades pretty well with... Okay. Do we just take 5 and then like swing out next turn with these two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we do have to block. Yep. I kind of just want them to play out stuff, right? Opulent Palace. Ooh, use this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I can't really attack into their Nightblade Brigade because it's 1/3. Whenever it attacks, you lose 1 life and this creature endures 1. Oh, wow, okay. I don't think we play this. I think we leave up routine. How much does this cost to harmonize? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's crack this. And next. No attacks. End turn. I'm not going to attack into that. Part of me wanted to leave up Exhale, but it was like, we're going to just Death Begets life, hopefully after our opponent empties their goddamn hand here. Come on, play to the board, baby. Play to the board. Play to the board. You can go so much wider. You're ahead on life. Do it. Do it. Play the last 3 creatures in your hand. Sure. Yup. Molto bene. Go wide. Go wide. Please go wide. Alright. I'm gonna attack here. And it looks like we're drawing 2. I want them to block none of this. Don't block. Don't block. Alright, we're drawing 3? Okay. Maybe the correct thing to do is to not do it right now. They have flyers, though. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's like they have all these flyers, and I can't just like die to these flyers. Now, can I? I mean, I could, but like it wouldn't be wise. Sure. Okay, so I think we play this and then play the Envoy. That way we draw a card off of it. If I play the Force, I can't harmonize this, can I? Oh, I can. And we'll get, what do we have on the battlefield? I'll use another black source. I don't actually know. I just wanted to get it out of the library. Sure. Oh, they didn't have anything. Okay, so I'll play this to gain some life, and we'll end our turn here, because we know that they have destroyed target creature with power 3 or less, right? So, pass. I'm gonna bargain here. Done. Oh wow. This is pretty good. I'll take the Awaken and the Champion. And my turn. It's power 3 or less, right? Yeah. Oh, and it's target artifact or enchantment. Let's just play this. Play a blue source, and next. Because we know that that's all that they have, realistically, so all they do is just play that. I know that they're trying to go for the value play of trying to kill a 3-power creature. That does shuffle that back into their deck, but I think they need to add to their board. It's also the reason why... Okay. I thought this was the one with, Flash. Okay, opponent. Sure. Sage of the Fang would die to that. It's not an instant, is it? It's a sorcery. End turn, I guess. I don't know. Opponent's just not doing anything. Good game. The old 2-for-1 board wipe was really good back there. Here's our next opponent. We're 2-0 going into match 3 rather, with Salteamer? Salteamer. I'm gonna call it Salteamer. We're going first. We hit a green source. This is great. And there's 9 green sources in the deck, right? 1, 2. There's 8 green sources in the deck, right? 1, 2. Oh, geez, there are 8. Mulligan. This is better. We can keep this, and we're gonna put back the Deuceute Earthcarver. For the time being. Just because it's so hard to cast. But Opulent Palace there was great! Sultai Devotee. If they cast something that we can tap down, I'll probably just tap it down. I know, I've got good fixing. I've got great fixing. And Champion of Deucin will probably be fine here. Okay. One that draws them. Yep. Pretty good. Okay, so play this. Tap that, draw a card. I think we want to play the Roar of Endless Song here, right? Blue, green, red, and 2 other colors. Yeah, I need them to tap out. Okay. Probably gonna kill my Champion of Deucin. Listen, you're gonna do it. Do it, son. Let's see. Then there's Keru, Goldkeeper, create a treasure token. I don't think that... They pitch Night Stories. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so they didn't tap out like I would have liked them to. Is the correct thing to remove this? They have a bunch of cards in hand. I'm gonna play the Keru Goldkeeper into not obvious counter magic. Never mind. Alright, they have their Jeskai mana going. Sig Appraiser number 2. Yep. They're setting up for something, baby. What's their graveyard look like? Dragon Hunt, Winter Night Stories. Oh, they didn't tap in a way that will allow them to cast this to kill my Heru Goldkeeper. So it might be important to put a token on this. Wow, rude. And they revealed a dragon. And that has counter target spell with mana value 2 or less. Okay, so that's what they're leaving out mana for. Okay. Put this. Because at least we can send in the champion and it'll get through these Sig Appraisers. This is great, though. If they didn't draw a counter spell, which there's a very low chance that they did, I don't think it's a good spell, regardless the blue exhale. We could just cast Roar of Endless Song. Granted, I'd like for them to tap out. That'd be nice. Thank you. That's great. Beginning of combat, sure. I think we just take this. Oh, I can kill their Dawnbreaker here. I just want to clear the board a little bit, so that's fine. That kills that. And we have all these token things. Is this what? Flying counter? Oh, wow. Okay. I can make this a flying... 8 flying trample. A flample 8/8. That's kind of cool. I think if I don't have anything to do with my mana next turn, I'll probably actually use Heru Goldkeeper to put tokens on the Devotee. Devotee? Glacial Dragon Hunt. Okay, so they're probably just going to try to kill my Devotee. Never mind, they're just pitching a land. Okay. Good game. I mean, what do you do when your opponent's like, I'm going to have 2 5/5s and they're going to be twice as big in a turn? Not much. GG. Here's our next opponent. We're 3-0 going into match 4 with Soul Teamer. I'm calling it Soul Teamer. I think that's very clever. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is actually really good. This is a good hand. We could turn 3 if we need to, Roamer's Routine. If we want to ramp something out, but I think we probably just play the Champion of Doosan. But this is a very keepable hand, if only lacking in 2 drops. But drawing a tap land there was great, actually. Okay, opponent's not doing much of anything. Do I just play the Roamer's Routine then? No, let's play the Champion. Yeah, they're not doing anything. I could just put tokens on it now and then have like a 3 tokens, right? I'm gonna do this. They might have the Sure, pick 7. They might have the I was gonna say they might have the indestructible death touch trick, which they clearly did not. We have the mana to cast Duciate Earth Carver, and we have our red source. So I think next turn... Sure, make 2. Okay. What do you do? Target creature control, power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. So this is interesting. I will play the blue source. I could play Roamer's Routine to get a land out. But then we can't really cast anything. I guess we could... We can't even cast Durger Island Dragon Aggron. Let's just play this. 100 Battle Battering. Opponent's Mardu. They seem very Mardu. Is that it? I don't think we block here. We just have a 7/5 Trampler. I don't think they attack here either. Okay. Ten 8 trample. Yeah. Done. Good game. Wow. I'm never gonna pull that off again. I just want you all to know. I am never going to pull that off again. The amount of luck that came in with redrawing that dragon to put another 3 counters on this and make this a 10-8 with trample. I mean, come on. That's never happening again, folks. Never, ever. Never, never, ever. War Effort was a 4-mana do nothing. I mean, like, it looked like they were setting up to do mobilize stuff, right? But they just played a bunch of, like, 1 power creatures. Like, what do you do if your opponent plays Duciate Earth Carver? Leave match. Ah, here's our next opponent. We're 3-0? I think we're 3-0. Going into match 4? Our mana's great. Our mana's perfect, actually, because we can get another land with this. Yeah. Alright, so... I'm gonna cast this to grab a land. They could have the counterspell. We have a black, a red. I could use another green. Oh, wait, no. We have a black, a red. We have a blue, black, green, red. I could use another green. Get another green. Tap up to 1 creature, draw a card. Yep, makes sense. I think that's a very flexible card. Okay, so I have a Veteran Ice Climber. I don't think we need to do anything with the green mana right now. Or sorry, with the red mana right now. So I'm gonna play Champion of Deucin. And I think next turn I'm going to Dragonclaw Strike smack that if they tap out. If they tap out here. Draw a card. Okay. And their graveyard. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so we play this, and I think we just awaken the Honored Dead. Heard of that. I can't have you going off with that, homie. It's not for us. Next turn we can... I was gonna say we can Durger Island and Veteran Ice Climber, but we only have 1 blue source. We did need the 2nd green source, though. Okay. Snowmelt Stog. Okay. Mill 3 cards. Oh, wow. We hit a land, so that's great. I think we tap that down, so we want to leave up the mana to tap that down. So I'm going to actually play... Actually, I'm going to play... I kind of want to play this and then put the counter on it next turn. Maybe we just do this. Okay. It's a counter on itself. Next end turn. And then I think we Durgar Island tap the Snowmelt Stag. Because this is like a free attack, right? If we want to trade our Sage of the Fang for that thing, I don't think it's good for us, necessarily. And I can pitch a card to get... what? Target creature or land. I don't think I want any of these. I mean, maybe I want the Gold Keeper. Yeah, maybe I want the Gold Keeper, so I guess I pitch the 100 Battle Veteran. Creature can't be blocked this turn. Yeah, but that costs 7. Ooh, a land. Mm-hmm. Sure. Another one. Okay. Discard a card. One. Turn a card. Graveyard to my hand. Okay, so what I could do... We play land, definitely. I think we just Dragonclaw Strike, kill that thing? And then play the Ice Climber? Do I just get in here? Then I think next turn we play the Gold Keeper, play the Veteran, play the Champion of Doosan. Sure. No Bloxies. It also looks like our opponent develops value from their graveyard as well. So... 4, 7. They might have exile target player's graveyard or exile some cards from a graveyard. If they do have that, that's not great for me. There's a common 3/2 that gains 2 life and exiles 2 cards from a graveyard. Up to 1 target player mills cards equal to the creature's power. Oh! Okay. Exiles a creature they control and their graveyard. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Bye, buddy. Was it 6? This is 6. Let's get a 3/3 and a 4/4 with reach. A creature they control and their graveyard. God damn, that was pretty good. Yeah, that's humongous. They get attack with this, we can block with the 3/3. I would have liked one of these Unending Whispers in the deck. I think just outright card advantage, I like that. Seems pretty good, especially because like it allows you to churn through the deck, you know what I mean? Okay. Yep. Likely... Oh, okay. I thought they were going to have a 5/4. I'm tempted to slow roll this creature. No attacks. Okay. Inspirited Vanguard. I am tempted to slow roll the creature, but I think we just play it out. Hopefully there's no discard effects other than that weird coercion effect. Yes, yes, yes. They're mousing over everything. We're like one land away from just Death Begets Life clearing the board. The problem is that they have a bunch of cards in hand and we do not. Marang River Regent. Okay, so we lose those two. Sure. They make that a 4/4? I really need a land now. I think we have to block here. Okay. Sure. We trade those two. Okay. God, that doesn't feel great. Okay. We need to block, so I think play that. I would like the land. We have to block the 6/7. And if they kill this, we're just dead, right? Okay. Definitely need a land now. Definitely need a land. Piercing Oxhail. God damn it. It's not it. Alright, good game. You know what, though? I'm gonna say this. Marang River Regent, just a very good card. Like, maybe too good? Look at this stupid thing. When it enters, 6 mana, 6/7 flyer. Usually blue is not on curve at all. Like, this should maybe be a 5/6 with flying. Or a 4/6 even, right? Return up to 2 target other non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Oh, God. Disgusting. And then the Coil and Catch Omen instant, draw 3, discard a card. That's a card in the set by itself, and that card costs 5. Leave match. Here's our next opponent. We're 4-1. I thought we were 3-1, 3-0. We're 4-1 going into match 5. With what I want to call perfect mana. Yeah, this is pretty good mana. Keep this. We also have this combo of make Champion of Doosan just huge. And I think I will be using this to get a land. Sure. Let's get a blue source even. They hit me, yep. Teaming Battle Crier. Okay. Let's play a forest so that they think that we're just that guy. 1 less to cast for each creature you control, power 4 or greater. Sure. Mill 3. I hope they didn't need lands. Okay. It's like 4 lands in the yard. No blocks. Ooh. I haven't seen this yet. I'm gonna be holding this up. Believe you me. Cast a 5-drop, please. Cast a 7-drop, please. Counter target creature spell. Sure. Let's see. I think the correct thing to do here is to Piercing Exhale kill the sniper. Put 3 tokens on this thing and attack with it. Sure. Okay. That's pretty good. Rest in peace, buddy. We don't even get to use it to, Ooh. What do? Target instant or sorcery gain until end of turn. Its harmonized cost is equal to its mana cost. Not great. Let's see. I could play this, make it a big creature that doesn't really do much on this board. Or I could just attack with the... I think we attack with this, right? Trade there. Another champion, De La Deucin. I kind of want to play another creature, right? And then put this token on it, and then get the card off. Oh boy, hi. It's Eshki. Hi, Eshki. Sure, that makes sense. 2 tokens on it. Oh god, don't have a fight spell here. Okay. Sure. I was hoping to trade that for... Yeah. This Eshki is going to be a problem. Actually, hold on. What's your ward cost? Ward 1? So this is 4. That's 3. Okay. The problem is, there's a lot of rares too. The problem is I can't pay the ward cost here. So done. Like we were having such a smooth time up, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, yeah, no blocks. Not right now, at least. Yep. Death begets life. No attacks here. I need to be able to either... Okay. Tradesies? No non-creature spellsies? Tradesies? Those Traderinos? Oh. No ataxies? Another land, and we can just Death Begets Life the board. Like purple. She's so cute. But we are like teetering over the precipice right now of just outright dying. I could block this. I could block this. I can't block this. This eats that. This trades with this. Sure. Are we not milling? Okay. I thought it was when it hits, but I guess the attack trigger, it being an attack trigger is fine. Yep. Can't do anything about that. Mm-hmm. 3/3 flyer. Alright, good game. Hey. Look at this bad girl. She's like, I want to watch you lose. Alright. Here's our next opponent. We are 4-2. Dangerously close to the losers bracket. We have perfect mana and some really good stuff here. So I'm going to keep this. I think... Do we just play the Wildling? I just want to play the Wildling, right? To get a... I want to say a red source, actually, because we have view battlefield. We have 2 black. Get a red source. Sure. And go. And I think next turn we'll just Roamer's Routine. Unless they give me something that I need to destroy with Awaken the Honored Dead. Alright. What do we know about this? Routine it up. They might have a counter spell here. But I don't know if it's wise to counter Roamer's Routine. Sure. Okay. I don't think that's good. I'm gonna throw things out that I don't mind getting countered, because it looks like that's how they plan to play this match. Blue. Okay. 4/2. Glacial Dragon Hunt. Okay. That does kill the 100 battle veteran if they want to. They pitch. Oh, okay, the bounce card. Okay, so they're leaving up counter again. We'll play this, and then... You know what? Oh, there's no counter. Okay, so... Get another Island. And check. Looks like opponent's trying to play control here. That's fine. We have like pretty good top end. Sure. They could have also fired that off to kill the devotee and ping us for 1, right? But we gave them a better target. Let's see. We have nothing in our yard. This costs 4. So if I play another land, they might not be able to counter... Yep, in turn. I don't think we have any discard effects. Sure. Ow, Summer. I don't know what our opponent's doing. That went in immediately, but I don't think we run out the Earth Carver just yet. Or, rather, without the mana up. Sure. Oh, I don't attack with that. That was dumb. If they have a dragon... Let's see. Oh, that was the rebuff. Okay. So... I'm gonna hand check them. Alright. They have something. So I'm not gonna run out the Earth Carver. Ooh, okay. Out. Summer. We can kill that with the Awaken the Honored Dead. Okay. Kill the Champion of Dusen. The big pitch? Narset's Rebuke. Okay. Strange. Is now a good time to Death Begets Life? I don't think so, right? I don't know if there's a board wipe in this format. There probably is, like in white, right? Is it creature or land? Okay. Sure. They just gave me something to get back. So, yeah, end turn. Sure. Discard this. And then we're gonna play the Trade Route Envoy, which draws us a card. End turn. I don't know what they were doing. They were just doing all control things. It was really weird. I want to look at what they cast so far, because this is removal, sure. And then they cast that, we got rid of it. They had this too. They also had this and this. Yeah, there was a lot of removal here. All right, leave match. I don't know what they were doing. Oh, here's our next opponent. We're 5-2 on the precipice, going into round 7 with not really good mana. I'm gonna mulligan this because this is not playable and this is not playable. This is better, and I think because of it we can actually put back the Champion of Dusan and use the Monument to get another land. Sure. Yes. Swamp, Ice Climber. What do? You're immobilized 1. Okay. So turn 2, we're gonna Monument? Actually, you know what we could do? We could just, put tokens on the Ice Climber. Is that crazy? Trade a 2/2. Sure. Is this crazy? This might be crazy. I'm gonna mill you 4 cards. What is this? And haste. Okay. Duty Beyond Death. War Effort. Okay. I'm gonna try to mill them out. I want to see if this works. Next turn we can Monument into a land and then leave up Durger Dragon. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get a red source? Definitely red. Oh, no red. That's right. View battlefield. Green, black. We need blue. Kill you again for 4. Next. Okay, so would they lose? 2 lands, a Bearer of Glory, and a Wastebeaker Bodyguard. Before combat, I have to make the Starry-Eyed Skyrider. I have to tap it down. There. This Veteran Ice Climber is like the stupidest thing I've done so far, I think. Just an evasive 4/6, can't be blocked, can block whatever. Underfoot, under doge, sure. Like a 1/1. Salt Road Pack Beast, that's very good. Draw card. Actually tap this down anyway. Draw a card off of that, yep. Ooh, a Piercing Exhale is pretty good. If we hit a land, I can... We didn't hit a land, okay. Gonna mill you again. What did you lose? Hellkite. Oh boy, Seize Opportunity and Rebellious Strike. Next to blockers, next to damage. I don't think we care about damage right now, but I will play the 100 battle veteran just to have a 4/2 out. Because that'll eat the Salt Road Pack Beast if anything. If we could hit another land... Oh no, it has to be a red source, right, for Roar? If we hit another land, though... Oh, it has to be a forest. Our hand is pretty tight right now, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Opponent needs to deal with this Veteran Ice Climber twice, soon, because if it hits them 2 more times, they're just dead, unless they start gaining some life. Woo, look at that big boy right there. That's a good target to kill. Just gonna say that right now. Sure. They're tapped out. Oh. Oh, is this the removal spell? This might be the removal spell. Yup, that makes sense. Okay, all the tokens fly. Wait, what can I block? Oh, okay. Because all the tokens fly. Sure. I think we get a green source here.
Really look exhale.
I want to get the red source. This has to block the... We're suddenly, like, taking a lot of damage is the problem. I think we gotta get our green source here. Which is unfortunate. And I think... Part of me is like, I think I Piercing Exhale the Starry-Eyed Skyrider now, so that these don't really fly. That doesn't really matter though, because these are going to get in regardless. So it might be just kill the Vanguard. No attacks. Damn, that went south real fast. As much as I'd like to play Roar of Endless Song, it's just like, oh. Oh no, are we just dead? Because this gives another creature flying, and it gives... Oh, balls. We are just dead, aren't we? That's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. And then they can harmonize that onto another one of those creatures. Isn't it, I think you just cast it if you can. I forgot that this makes something else just fly. Yeah, good game. I can see. That was a user error. Wow, that Starry-Eyed Skyrider just absolutely ruined our day. Oh my god, view battlefield. We also weren't hitting our land drops like I'd like to. Right, and that's it, you know. But like this thing was gonna, this is gonna give. It's another target creature you control. Yeah, that's really good. Because making the pack beast just fly, yeah, that's really good. All right, I think I was supposed to kill this and then leave the... Yeah, alright, leave match. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Alrighty, let's look at this deck again. I liked it. I think we were playing a smidge too many rares. 1, 2, right? 3, 4. I do want to say, I liked every card that we played. When we were able to like just hit our land drops and play the dumb bombs, it felt fantastic. It felt amazing. We had just the right amount of removal between the 2 exhales. The board wipe, the Awaken the Honored Dead, and the Dragon Claw Strike. This feels really good actually, especially if you cast this on a creature that has trample. Right? It's just like make something huge. Just go for it. Go hit them real hard. That feels great. I love it. Trade Route Envoy did the thing all of one time. I think if we had more synergies, I think this would have been better, but we didn't, so oh well. It was kind of funny casting 100 Battle Veteran into Trade Route Envoy to draw a card, right? Because it comes back with a finality counter, which also kind of feeds itself, right? Because if you have 2 other types of counters on another creature, and then you bring this back with a finality counter, it's suddenly a 6/6. We never pulled that off. We never pulled off making these 6/6s. But my god, 100 Battle Veteran's so good. Yeah, this deck's... I mean, this set's fun. I like the grindiness of it. And if you liked this recording, please like, share, subscribe. Come on over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. And depending on where this is uploaded, please subscribe to both Record Player 1 as well as the Dick Record YouTube channel. And with that out of the way, I am out of here. Take care, stay safe out there, don't eat yellow snow. Remember, if you're not here, you're dickless. Have a good night, folks.